So you want to install Escape from Zakov mod or Tieba mod for ⴍᴏᴇᴏ. I highly endorse both of those mods. They're a lot of fun and they add tons of new content to the game. I'm going to show you guys how to install both of those today. They both still work with the game even after the Steam Workshop update with the official Steam Workshop mod support. You can still get these mods from nexusmods.com, install them, and play them just fine. That may change with the upcoming content drop at the end of September, so just keep that in mind. That may break the mods until the modders update the mods to support the newest version. Anyways, we're going to start off with Escape from Zakov because I know a lot of you guys really enjoy that one. It's a classic. It's been around for a long time. It is receiving new updates from the mod maker, and it is working with the current version of the game. So I'm going to walk you through it step by step so that there's no confusion and you guys can get in, you can jump in and start enjoying the mods as soon as possible. So let's get in here. I'm going to start with a fresh install of ⴍᴏᴇᴏ just to prove that it works and everything is fine. I'm going to install it on my C drive. Should only take a second. ⴍᴏᴇᴏ is not a big game at all. And there it is. Okay, so we have a clean version of ⴍᴏᴇᴏ installed. What you're going to want to do now, you want to go to nexusmods.com. You will need to make an account to download the mod files, unfortunately, but it's pretty easy to set up, and you don't need to pay for a premium or any of that nonsense. To find ⴍᴏᴇᴏ, just go into the search tab. I already have it favorited, but just search ⴍᴏᴇᴏ. It'll show up in games. Click on it, and you'll be taken to the mods page for ⴍᴏᴇᴏ. We've got a couple of trending mods at the top. Escape from Zakov is right there. But if for whatever reason you can't find it, just scroll down here. This is a list of all the mods, and you can sort by popular of all time, and Escape from Zakov will be right near the top. Click on Escape from Zakov mod. Okay. And we have a couple of download options. We have Vortex and Manual. We're not using Vortex today, so click on the Manual download. It'll show you this pop-up saying what other files you'll need to run this mod, and we'll get to that in just a second. Download the main mod file. Pick slow download because we're using the free version of Nexus Mods, and it'll download the file for you. 2, 1. There we go. We have the mod downloading. And perfect. Downloaded for us. Great. Okay, we're going to go back to the main mod page for Escape from Zakov, and right here in the description tab, if you scroll down a little bit, there's a tab below that called Requirements. There's a drop down. Click on that, and then you'll see the other required mod folders that you need to make the mod work, to install on ⴍᴏᴇᴏ. Go to each one of these pages, click on the link. It's going to take you to the page for this file, External Audio Framework, and do the exact same thing. Hit the manual download button. Same process, just ignore that pop-up. It'll pop this up, slow download, and get all 3 of those files downloaded. External Audio Framework, GM Loader, JSON Override Framework. And when you're done, you should have, ignore this, you should have 4 files, the Escape from Zakov main file, and then you'll have the extra 3. So what you want to do now, go into your Finder, go to your game folder, your ⴍᴏᴇᴏ game folder. For most of you, this is going to be on your C drive. If you've installed ⴍᴏᴇᴏ on another Steam library on a different hard drive, you'll know where to find that. But for most of you, go into your C drive, scroll down, program files x86, Steam, Steam apps, common, and then scroll all the way down to ⴍᴏᴇᴏ. This is your game folder, your Steam game folder. Click in there. This is where you want to be. So now, take the files that you just installed from Nexus Mods. Again, we have the main mod file. These are all zip files. Main mod, JSON Override, External Audio Framework, and GM Loader. Select all those, copy, and paste into your game folder. Now they're all highlighted. Keep them all highlighted. Right-click. I'm using WinRAR, but whatever your compression software is, use that, and you should be able to extract here, extract in this folder. Click on that. It'll extract all the files, and some of them will want to overwrite. That's fine. Hit yes to all, and it's going to overwrite whatever it needs to, and that's totally fine. That's what we want. Now, all of the mod files are extracted and put in your game folder. Now you want to look for the GM Loader app. this guy right here. This is basically going to compile or recompile the game with the mod files installed. So find this app, double click on it, and Windows might try and protect you or warn you that, hey, this is an unauthorized app. Don't worry about it, it's fine. Click on more info and then hit run anyway. And it's going to pop up this box. It's going to basically compile the mod with the game, and it's going to launch it automatically when it's done. So we'll just wait for it to do its thing here. Shouldn't take very long. This box will disappear and the game will boot all by itself. We're booting into the game, and you'll know that it worked because you'll see Escape from Zakov 1.20.1, depending on the version that's currently available on Nexus Mods. So that's great. It worked. We're going to start a new game. Slot 1, Rookie. We can see right away that the sprite is different for the AK-74 or the EC-74, so that's one indication that we know it worked. You can look at the other different starting kits. You got the VPO, this double barrel shotgun, the TAWS. I've seen all these before. This is all Escape from Zakov stuff. Perfect. We boot into the game. We've got our gun, and everything is installed and ready to go. And you can check even further by going into debug mode, Control-Alt-P, and then Control-F5 to look at all the gear, all the items, consumables, weapons, armors, everything in the game. And you can see we have a vast, huge, just arsenal of guns from the mod. And you can look at each one and its stats. You can also look at the different ammos, generic items, consumables, meds. We got a guitar in the mod, armors. And that's it. That's how you install Escape from Zakov. So now I'll show you how to install Tieba mod for ⴍᴏ. And good news for this one, it works pretty much exactly the same way as Escape from Zakov. The install process is pretty much identical. There's a main mod file, and then there's the additional 3 files that we need to install with it. And I think those extra 3 files might even be like the exact same files that we use in between them. So that's really good news. I would recommend just reinstalling them from the Tieba mod page just to be absolutely 100% sure. But let's go in and I'll show you how to install Tieba. So we're back into the ⴍᴏ mod page on Nexus Mods. Scroll down, you'll find Tieba mod there. If you sort by popular, go into Tieba 01, and this is Tieba mod. I'll show you guys the different items you can get in this one. Tieba is a little bit crazier, a little bit wackier than Escape from Zakov. Escape from Zakov attempts to turn the game into more of like a hardcore Tarkov style experience. This is wild. You can wear Deadpool armor in this one. There's Pokeballs, and you can throw summon little assistants or companions and things. It's wild. Anyways, for Tieba mod, one thing you got to keep in mind, I'm not sure if this is just a me problem on my browser or whatever, but the manual download button, the orange button in the corner there, doesn't work for me. Every time I click it, the page just refreshes, or it's broken or something. So in order to get the main mod file for this, which is the big one, the one you actually need, scroll down to the description, go to the Files tab, and then we have a list of main files. I only downloaded one of these. I downloaded this one here, which is called Test. I don't really know what all these other files are all about, but this is the one that worked for me. Go to Manual Download, and it'll show you the requirements. Download, and it should give you the link to start your slow download. Once you're finished downloading this file, go back to Description, and you should see the additional 3 files that you need in the Description tab under Requirements. Go ahead and download those, and when you're done, you should have all 4 of them together like this. The test file, which is the main mod file, and then your 3 additional ones. Now go back to your ⴍᴏ game file in your C drive, Program Files, x86, Steam Apps, Common, and then ⴍᴏ. Take your freshly downloaded zip files, take all of them, put them in your game folder. Same process as before with Escape from Zakov. Right-click them, extract here, hit yes to all so that we overwrite anything that needs to be overwritten, and then look for the GM Loader app, which will be up here. There it is. Run it. Hit run anyway. It'll compile everything for you, and it'll boot the game when it's done. It's going, it's working. Okay, should be done. launching the game. There we go. And so this one, you'll know that it worked. It's not immediately apparent that this one worked, but you can see that the typeface changed. The font for all the text in the game has changed back to like the original. It looks like the fatter original font that they used to use in the game. Start a new game, slot 1, rookie. And we can tell the sprites for the weapons are a little bit different in this mod as well. You can see the AK-74, the EC-74. It's a little bit different. It's got a little bit more detail. Got some holes in the handguard, and you can see the ejection port or the charging handle right there. The PM is different as well, and you can look at all the other starting kits. And there's like small differences in some of the sprites, some of the weapon sprites. But we'll go assault, start, and we are in Tieba mod for Sievert. And once you're in, you can do the same thing as we did in Escape from Zakov. Go into debug, Control-Alt-P, and then Control-5, and you can look at all of the items in the game, the weapons, the armors, the consumables, attachments, ammos, all of that stuff, just to confirm that we are actually in the mod and it actually did install properly. And there's so many. Just like in Escape from Zakov, there's so many guns here. But there's also a lot of like wild stuff, crazy things. There's a basketball. Haven't played with that yet. There's cockroaches, jujubes. There's roast chicken. There is an FPV drone. That's a weapon. I did play with that on stream. It's pretty cool. There's headphones. The armors are crazy. There's like a bulletproof swimsuit. There is a bulletproof suit. There's like camo ghillie suits. These crazy things. Ultra exhausted WA ultra armors. I don't know what the fuck those are. There's a Deadpool suit. You can dress up as Deadpool if you want. Pretty crazy. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Very simple, straightforward install process. It's pretty much the same for both of them. And as of right now, as of this recording on September 20th, they are both working with the game, but don't forget, there is a content update, an official content update dropping for Sievert later this month, and that kind of might interfere with things. So just keep that in mind before you install these and be prepared for the official content update coming soon. I will be making lots of content on Tieba mod because I've already played the hell out of Escape from Zakov, and I'm very much looking forward to checking out all that Tieba mod has to offer. Thank you for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. Like the video if you did enjoy it. It really helps me out. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.